What was stopping you guys last night from getting
Um,
rebounds?
No, honestly, just a team lack of effort. Can't really blame it on anything else. Rebounding is all effort, all physicality. 50-50 balls, just looking to step that up.
Are you surprised that happened in the playoffs?
No, can't be surprised by anything in the playoffs, especially when you playing a high caliber, dynamic team like the Hawks. You just got to be ready for everything.
What were they doing differently, if anything, that allowed Trey to kind of get going offense? Because it seemed that the floaters, which is a big shot of his, it really wasn't much in the first couple of games, but it was last night. What allowed him to kind of get going there?
I just think they came out the gate punching, to be honest. Obviously at home, feeling good. Like I said, they're a great team. And they just came out punching. They never stopped. We took a couple of them, tried to weather the storm, but, they got the best of us.
What's the just general mood? I mean, obviously, you would like to be up 3-zip, but are you guys frustrated? Are you angry? Are you just moving on to the next game? What's the attitude?
Yeah, you got to move on to the next game, man. Obviously, a little bitterness in us, but you don't got time to dwell in this league.
Grant's been obviously kind of a tough situation at times this year. What did you think of the burst he gave yesterday, and how can that possibly help you guys moving forward?
They can help us tremendously. Grant is one of those people that's always ready to play, even if he hasn't played the past, 4 or 5 games. And I try to stay in his ear, he try to do the same to me and just tell him we going to need that, the playoffs will get tough, it get hard down that road. So thankfully he stepped up a little.
You've been a guy who at times wasn't really sure how much you would play, if at all. What is that like as a player with that uncertainty, and how do you play through that when you know there's just so much unknown about your status?
Shit, I just play when I get in, man. That's as simple as I can put it. We do a lot of different matchup variations, stuff we might look for. Going back to what I was telling Grant, same thing applies to me. When we get in, we just try to make the most of it.
Do you feel like they changed up their coverage on you offensively at all? When you were on offense? Their defense against you?
Nah, they still helping off. I feel like they ain't changing that. It ain't really tough. I feel like they putting the emphasis on physicality, which they've been beating us. And this whole series, if you ask me, and it's something we've been putting the emphasis on now.
This is the first game that Trey was really getting to his floater in crunch time. How do you decide whether to stay on the body for the guy under the rim versus stepping up to try to take that away?
Yeah, just knowing what you want to give up, or really depending on what the coaches, saying that we want to give up. So those reads.
Do you have is there a principle you guys have for he has to hit a certain point and that's when you step up on him, or you just kind of stay on the body of the rebounder as much as possible?
Obviously you want to try to keep your matchup, but it's reading the game. Maybe you get hot in the mid range, maybe you got hot from the 3. Take certain stuff away.
You took a couple hard falls. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Smart took the hardest fall last night for sure. Gonna be checking on him for sure.
Okay.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.